for the first time started a new program in this government, which we are naming as the Cabinet Retreat. There are multiple objectives of having this particular program. In this Cabinet Retreat, apart from all the Cabinet Ministers, all the senior government officials, the directors and heads of departments, and deputy commissioners of different districts participate. And the idea is to share the overall larger vision of the government, as well as the specific targets and goals of the specific departments with other departments and all the officials and cabinet ministers. Presentations are made by departments on what is the mandate that they have been given, what have they done about achieving those mandates, where are the challenges that are there ahead of them, and how do they plan to overcome those challenges, and what is their goal in the next 1 year, 3 years and 5 years. So this presentation which is made has multiple benefits. Number one, the departments that are making the presentation, they get a chance to introspect into what they have done. Because sometimes the works of the departments are so complicated that we get carried away with implementation of schemes and sometimes forget the mandate and the objective with which we are here to work. And hence it allows departments to introspect and look back into what is the mandate, what they have done, and present it to the rest of the government departments and the cabinet and the senior officials. The second important thing that happens when these presentations are made is that other departments get to understand the challenges that other departments are facing. They also are able to understand the different visions and targets that they have in front, and that way they're able to connect and work towards converging with other departments to work together. For example, today there was a presentation from social welfare, education and the health department. And all of these departments deal with the social aspect and the health aspect of the citizens and individuals at different parts of their life. But ultimately the citizen is at the center, and the social and the health aspects are at the center of what these departments are doing. And they're all interconnected. If the nutrition is given properly to the mother when the child is in the womb, then obviously the health of the child and the mother is better, which ensures that when the child is born, then issues that are related to social welfare and the health sector and the health of the child is then improved, and basically the positive impact of there is happening. Similarly, if the child is given the necessary attention and the health issues are addressed at an early stage, then when the child grows up and goes to school, then the overall cognitive capability, the thinking capability, the brain development is in a much better level, and therefore obviously at that level then they perform better when they're in school and they're in college. So on and so forth. So hence it is very crucial that these related departments and other departments understand the problems, understand the vision, the goals and the targets that each of these departments have, so that they are able to collaborate and work with each other and understand the larger mandate that is there in front of us. So hence this cabinet retreat has got these multiple goals and targets that we have, And we're very happy today that the presentations were very, very informative. I'm sure that when you interact, and I will not try to make any comments on that, I'm sure when you interact with the officials and some of the cabinet ministers today, they will express themselves that there were so many things that they did not know, and so much of information that has come up today, which they were surprised to see that, well, this is what is happening, and this is what we should be doing, and this is what this department is doing. It's really something that all of us need to understand, because we are all working as a team. Our goal is the same, and the people who are in front of us, for whom we are doing all the work, they are the same population and the same citizens of our state. 32 is because 2032 is when the state will be celebrating 60 years. And therefore we felt that the 60 years is an important milestone, and it goes with the thought process that we'll be able to really align our vision with that. So therefore we have seen our numbers, and we have kind of made the growth projections and trajectory based on the numbers that we have calculated, and we have aligned it with the 60 years of our statehood, and that is 2032. All the departments are critical, and all the departments were very important. Every department has a particular mandate. Whether you talk of the power sector, we had a very detailed presentation, and all the officials, all the cabinet ministers were surprised to see so many aspects of the power sector and the different programs that are going on, and how the overall power sector has seen a vast improvement. Challenges, of course, being there, but we've seen how things are moving forward. MECL has given us a very positive, of course, feedback that last year there was no scheduled load shedding, which is something that we had also indicated and promised to the citizens that we will try our best, that there should not be. We are happy to see that we are moving in that direction, and we are confident that even this year we will not see any regulated load shedding. Of course, certain cuts once in a while because of local conditions, local incidents could be there. Sometimes maintenance issues are there, which could be there, but a scheduled load shedding is not going to be there even this year. So all these aspects have been discussed, and the reforms and what's going to happen in the next 3 to 4 years to 5 years down the line was also presented by MECL. Similarly, Education Department has presented a large number of facts and challenges that we are facing. We had a very, very detailed discussion on education, and it was again a very huge eye-opener for the cabinet as well as the other officials who did not know the challenges that education is facing. Maybe I will take another session some other time, and maybe give a very detailed presentation even to the press on some of the very important sectors and the outcome of what we saw today in the cabinet retreat. I think today we will not have enough time to go through all of that. I will take a separate session with even the press, and maybe even some of the important organizations or citizens who wish to understand these challenges. And I think transparency in this is important, because a lot of misinformation also is there. A lot of information is not available with the people, and sometimes they, because the information are available, they feel that things are not happening. But it'll be good to share this information with the people, and I'm sure that once they see this, they will be more aware about the challenges and the problems and how we should move forward. So like that, there were all the departments gave wonderful presentations. As I said, all of them are important, so I don't think it'll be fair for me to say that one particular department was more important than the other. All the presentations were very good, and I really thank all the officers who have put in a lot of effort to make these presentations.